Barcelona versus Vitality. This one should go by relatively quickly. What we do on these replay analysis is we generally watch from a top-down point of view, and we'll go into play review when we feel like we have to. But I like to see what the plays unfold, you know, like what's happening. There we go. Focus on the ball, and we'll see how it goes. And we'll talk through it. Okay, right off here, this goal was fantastic by Scrub, so I'm just going to go over what exactly happened here, because this goal was so impressive that almost everyone else would have botched this play. But right here, he taps it, then flips to get that speed back up, and lands perfectly. Like, he's only got 9 boosts. He still has 9 boosts, which might be more impressive to do a play with. But then it's, like, all over. Like, he just sets this up to himself so well by not actually flipping into the ball, but keeping his speed going by flipping afterwards, just to keep up with that ball. Brilliant play there by Scrub to start it off, and Vitality looking strong 3 seconds in. I wonder if they're going to win this series. I wonder. The can't stop K-Dop, yeah. K-Dop played well. Like, see, I think a lot of people are focusing too much on, like, oh, Dig is failing because there's no K-Dop, and Vitality is doing really well because there is K-Dop. Like, Vitality's playing really well. Like, the other two guys are playing really well, and also Turbo and Violent Panda really aren't playing all that well at the same time. So I don't think it's necessarily K-Dop, but when you're starting to talk about greatest of all time, this season's going to really help for K-Dop. That's for sure. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. Right now, mostly just throwing back and forth. Scrub right here. Not the greatest ball. I think he was trying to get to Fairy at some point. So that kind of throws everything off and basically makes K-Dop have to challenge Alpha here. Luckily, there was no shot. So Fairy P can now get back, and now he's on defense. Good demo there. And good defense by Scrub on that play. And now they have time because Devo had to go back for boost. Fairy Peak just a long clear. I don't really care for this long clear because they know they have time. Maybe he thought, you know, Devo's rotating in. So this play, maybe not the best because they have time here and they just give away possession. But like he should realize that on the demo that he's probably going to have a little bit more time there. But it didn't happen. But we're just going back and forth here. So one big volley, another big volley. That one, like, K-Dop didn't really have too many passing lanes, I feel like. Maybe if he found Scrub, which I think was on our wall that we can't really see. So it's just going back and forth. Now, Alpha, the same thing. So this is just really standard ping pong. Right here from Alpha, he could have maybe went for Bluey, but Bluey was also heading back. And finally, so ping pong always ends when someone finally passes to someone. And that's where we see right here, Fairy Peak to K-Dop. So we get a little bit of an offensive attack here coming out. Alpha, this is a poor touch. Probably should have left it for Devo at this point because Devo's behind him. He knows he's behind him too, but I think Devo didn't have a lot of boost, so I think they were worried. I think Scrub just got that boost as well. A lot of boost starve coming out. And then the shot. Good save by Bluey here. So Devo trying to clear this one. Like after the awkward touch. He went up the wall because I think he had very limited boost, which we'll just see if he did. I assume so. Yeah, he's got 0 now. So he had to go up the wall to just get elevation going, and he was worried, you know, there might be a shot, so he's coming to the back wall. Bluey there could have tapped it, but decided against it, or maybe he just barely couldn't do it. I'm actually going to go over to Bluey real quick. Sometimes Bluey is a little awkward of a boy when he's trying for some plays here. Yeah, he might have been able to jump and clear. I'm surprised he didn't try and help him out on that play, because this is going to be dangerous. Fairy Peak off the wall to K-Dop, and K-Dop shot, not the greatest shot in the world. He is trying to get up extremely quick, and normally K-Dop hits these much, much better. But as we can see here, off the pass, you know exactly where you should go. Like, Alpha's backwards, Bluey's up on the right wall, bottom left corner, and you're set. Pretty much anywhere on the left and you're set. Is Alpha backwards? I'm sorry. He's not backwards, but probably top left is probably your best option. But he goes right, hoping Bluey kind of overcompensates and goes to the left, which we'll see later from Bluey. But Bluey right there, big time save to keep this one out. And Scrub, oh, so close to finishing it off the post. So they get a little lucky to come out here. Good challenge by Fairy. So Alpha can't do too much with this. And right here, Devo, just kind of a whiff. He's trying to hustle. He's trying to play fast. But here's the thing. When Barcelona's trying to play fast, every time Vitality does these small little touches, they're just getting thrown off. Like, Devo should have had this ball again. Scrub went for the block, so that's what keeps possession here for Barcelona. I think I just called him Savage earlier, but whatever. So still possession here. Nothing too threatening. I like this patient play here from Vitality where they're like, we know you have no one to pass to. Like, let's go over and see what type of rotation this was. I just want to see what even happened here. So on this play, oh yeah, Bluey and Alpha both leave, and Bluey gets a mid boost. So yeah, there's never going to be pass. So they just take their time. Scrub throws it out to Fairy. Fairy beats Alpha, which we're going to see a lot of. Fairy beating a lot of people on plays. And then Alpha's trying to do something here. I'm not, like, they're just a little too wild sometimes. Like, Alpha trying to get the redirect, not really that close to it. Scrub didn't fall for it. And now they got possession again. And Cade up off the wall. Good save by Alpha. Smart play here by Scrub. He kind of fakes it a little bit. He fakes the challenge just slightly, maybe right there with that turn. And that throws off Bluey just enough where he doesn't get a good tap on it right away. And Scrub makes the defensive play. That was a really, really smart play by him. Now off the ceiling he goes. Bluey, good save off the wall once again. But still possession for Vitality. Fairy with the shot. Not the hardest of shots. He probably could have made this one a little bit better. But Devo, pretty good save. Trying to control it right there again. A little bit too much panic here. Where, like, there's no one here. Everyone bailed on it. Like, there's only Scrub. He could have landed and tried for a dribble play. Like, at least try and force a 50. But he throws it right back to Scrub. And I feel like Devo, so far at least, I feel like he's been the weak link from DreamHack and from this series. And from last week as well. I feel like sometimes Devo's a little bit off. But we'll see if he picks it up throughout this regular season. Devo, good tip out. Woo, excuse me. So I've just seen a lot of like minor mistakes anyway from like the DreamHack replay review I did and just what I saw from these past 2 weeks. But it's nothing crazy. Alright, now we missed the goal. Now we gotta go back. Alright, let's go back. We'll go this way. So Blue with the challenge. Fairy, great demo there. Like, I don't even know how this demo even happens. Oh, yeah, like Devo, he misses the boost. He's trying to circle back around for it. And then Fairy Peak is just hunting. He hunts Alpha to that wall, basically. So right here, he's hunting him, and Alpha gets scared. He goes up the wall. But he just goes up the wall way too early. And I think it's more so because he was afraid of the Fairy Peak demo. And then Scrub just gets a free shot. I want to see what happened with Bluey here. He's trying to get back, but he also goes to the corner. He doesn't go directly to net. So it's going to take him a little bit longer as well. So he can't make the play. And Scrub gets the freebie. But Fairy Peak, that hunting ability there where he's trying to hunt down Alpha, definitely threw him off. See what else I missed. If you want, just at me if you have something definite to say. I might not always see chat because I'll be watching the game, but, you know, just at me. Or conversate amongst each other. Kind of a weak shot here by Bluey. He was kind of off angle. Probably wasn't going to get much out of that. Fairy, pretty poor touch there, but Devo, another poor touch back. It forces Alpha to have a 50 with K-Dop instead of maybe getting a shot off the backboard. Scrub beats out Bluey. Good pass here by Devo, or at least good idea. He gets up strong, too. He could have actually shot it, but I don't think he actually realized he could. Like, Bluey's trying to intercept Fairy, so then it could just be a free shot. I think that's what he was more so trying to do at first. And K-Dop was waiting on that boost. So that could have been a goal if there was a net, but I think Devo thought that, you know, there was going to be defenders there, so he's trying to hit Bluey on the pass. He's pretty solid, though. Ooh, Fairy Peak, a little bit of a weak shot here. Let's go over to Fairy's point of view. So, like, if Vitality was hitting these backward plays just a little bit better, like him and K-Dop both just missed one. It's just a bad angle. Just misses. But this game could have been even worse, to be fair. Ooh, bad ball by Devo here. So here, like, K-Dop throws off the wall. There's really no threat once again. Could have even maybe left it for Bluey, but he might have been worried about a bump or something from Scrub. But he just clears it out right to Scrub, so just keeps possession once again for Vitality. They're just panicking a little bit too much on their goal line, where when they do have time, and it's probably because of the Vitality pressure, where they don't expect to have a lot of time, so they're trying to throw it out right away. It's very similar to how Barcelona gets some defensive rebounds, too, coming out from the opposite team. But they always expect them to be there, so they kind of panic and throw it out when they don't need to. Good win there by Bluey, but nothing really coming of it. K-Dop and Ferry getting each other's way. All right. I don't think it would have mattered much. Like, K-Dop, he should have been more available for the pass here. I'm not sure why he comes midfield. Maybe he thought, hey, there might be a challenge. But look, all three of Barcelona in the same exact corner, all trying to get the same exact boost. That's never good. But if K-Dop would have put himself available on the passing lane, like here, like, they're golden. And obviously, hindsight's 2020. Maybe they didn't think, you know, all three of Barcelona players would go into the same corner. But didn't work out for him. Bluey's trying to slow this down. Smart play. He had time. He beat one. Problem was that there was another one right there, so not much he could do. See what Devo does. So this time he slows it down, goes for the dribble pass. I like it. Maybe flicked it a little bit early, and once again, it might have just been he thought someone was going to challenge him, but that never happened, and didn't look like K-Dop was trying to do it. But I think Devo was just trying to get the hard pass out as soon as he could. Alpha with the shot. That should have been a goal. A little bit of a miss there. It was a hard shot, but still should have been a goal. Probably won't matter much here. Alpha, another shot. Good save by the K-Dop, and that's it for game number 1. We'll move on to game number 2. So far, Vitality looking relatively strong. I should have looked at the stats, but that's fine. When am I going to do NA replays? Probably not today. We will do them probably some afternoon, maybe tomorrow afternoon. Figured it's early for Europe, so we'll do, or it's early for NA, so we'll do the European replays right now. Smart play there by Ferry, just nice and easy. Throw it to his own corner. Scrub there for the support. Oh, go back this way. Little bit of a weak shot here by Kata, but I think he had a cross over his body, yeah, so not much he could do. But Ferry's there anyway, just waiting it out. And that's the thing with Barcelona. It's just like they try and make the move a little bit too early, or just a weak hit back to midfield, and Vitality's like, all right, we'll just chill here. We'll just wait for the play. Ooh, we tried for the pass to scrub kill there. Didn't really work out. Devo back to Bluey. Nope. A little bit too weak of a pass here. It's a good idea. Just throws a little too high, a little bit too close to Ferry. And this is actually pretty smart play by Ferry to be around this area. Maybe he was more just ball chasing than anything, just happened to be in the area. But it worked out for him. See how Vitality's always so patient with Devo, and Devo just smacks it. Like right there again. Like Fairy Peak's like, I'll wait for you to make a move, and then I'll try and defend you. But Devo just smacks against the wall, and then just gives Fairy Peak an easy clear. Look, like instead of challenging Devo early on, which a lot of teams do, he's just like, go ahead. Like I know my defense is good enough that if you try and dribble on me in a 1v1 situation, like Fairy Peak and Scrub know how to defend basically everything in that case. So they kind of let them do their thing for a little bit until they just smack it to the other team. Bluey can't get the touch there. Ooh, big save by Devo. Well done. But Scrub chilling in the backfield. And again, they just hold possession. Now it's only Alpha. The 50 out. Devo again, a little bit of a panic touch here once again. Because again, they think someone's going to be there to shoot. But no one is. And once again, K-Dop, he doesn't go for the play. Just extremely patient play here by Vitality. And Devo smacks it right to him. Pretty quality shot there by K-Dop. Forces 2 up. 50-50 goes K-Dop's way that time. Ooh, Fairy Peak went for the dunk. He thought Alpha had one more touch here. He probably would have had him dunk, so maybe Alpha fakes it. I don't know. But Alpha does make the play. But they give it away again. Just one extra little touch. We're going to go back. I want to see if that was a fake on purpose or not. It looked like it was partially on purpose, maybe. Like, I think the first touch was relatively weak. And I think Alpha right here, like, the main reason why he tries to throw this right away is, one, you see how Scrub kind of feints a challenge? Not really, but it could just be because Alpha has no boost, which is happening a lot to Barcelona, so he throws it right back to Scrub. But again, just patient play by Vitality. And they keep possession. Kate up with the shot. Gets it by Bluey. This is a good pass by Scrub. Just leaning it forward. And K-Dop, great positional play there from K-Dop as well to be there. and score that goal. I think K-Dop actually didn't have any boost. Or not a lot of boost. Or maybe he did. Oh, he actually had more boost than I thought. But he flips to get there as soon as possible. And there you go. There we go. Can't stop the K-Dop. So far, pretty much all vitality. I don't even know. Oh, now that I'm using a PS4 controller, I can't even bring up the scoreboard. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Is it the share button? Oh, never mind. It is the share button. Okay, so I can. So right now, I got 4 shots to 0. Barcelona has not had the ball in the other half at all. Oof, Devo tries to make the save. But right here, this is another play that I was talking about earlier where Fairy Peak just beats out players. And Scrub off the ceiling, Fairy Peak is just there. He just beats out Alpha. And now Bluey can't really do anything. He tries to make the challenge, but a bad read, and Devo scores. The one thing I actually hate that we'll see in a little bit here, I think it's in this game. Yeah, we'll see it soon, but I'll bring it up when I see it. That I forgot to mention on the desk that I really wanted to mention, but it was a perfect sweep, so we didn't mention it. We'll get there in a bit. Little teaser. Alright, see what Fairy does. See, Fairy just takes his time. He knows no one's challenging him, and boom, well, he just destroys them. He just absolutely destroys them here. See, this is the difference between Fairy Peak and, like, Devo so far this series, where Fairy Peak takes his time. He knows no one's around him. It's like, I'm going to wait to make my move to the very last second. Look at that. He looks for the vision first. He sees, oh, you give me all the time in the world. Look at that. What a play. 2 quality touches back to back. Easy goal for K-Dop. Well done by Fairy. And to me, probably this first series was probably Fairy Peak, for me, was the MVP. In the second series, I would probably say Scrub. We gave K-Dop player of the day because he, like him beating his old team. Why not? You know, why not? And it could have been any of them, but a lot of demos here. Did Blue get 3 demos here? Let me go back. Maybe that's one way to try and start winning. Oh, no, it was Devo. No, it wasn't Devo. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Bluey gets Fairy. He can't get K-Dop. Oh, he gets Fairy twice in a row. And there's some other demo there. Oh, but then they miss the play. They miss. So Bluey is clearing out the field for them. Alpha throwing it up the wall. He beats K-Dop here. Well done. Kind of a bad challenge by K-Dop. He's expecting Fairy to be in net, though, so that's probably why. And then Devo just barely can't get to this ball in time. Let's go over to a play review. This one is not as bad as the one he does later. He's just trying to, like, hustle to that ball. He could have went a little bit more vertical to make sure that this ball goes in. Like, absolutely, but he misses. And then we'll go back to the ball view and watch Alpha just royally fuck them up here. Alpha goes for the ball. He's, you know, trying to tip it by whoever's the last defender. Bluey goes for the shot. And it's just a mess. Now, here's what I don't like, and we'll go to the non-ball view. So Scrub gets a wide open play here. And look at it. Like, this should never happen in an RLCS game. Let's watch Alpha here. Just going to watch Alpha because he's probably more prone to this, but so the tip, he misses. What the fuck are you doing, Alpha? I don't care. I don't give a shit if it's wide open. You do not stop playing in an RLCS game. What in the world are you doing? Ugh, that pisses me off so much. Like, you never stop. The fuck? Alright, let's go back. Let's see what they did. Devo's a little... Like, Bluey's trying to get back. And same with Devo. But Alpha... Man, oh man. I hate when people do that. Hate it. Should never do that. It's just like, what's the... Like, he could miss. You never know. He's just casually driving back. Not a good look. Not a good look. That's for sure. Alright, we'll continue Scrub, obviously, with the whiff. We all know. We saw. K-Dop trying for the flipper set. Good defense by Devo. Now they're on top of each other again. Barcelona in this corner. But mostly, it's been all vitality. A Fairy Peak with a double tap. And this is just like... So Devo gets a small tap. Then Alpha, for some reason, drives out here, which is pointless. Because Bluey's kind of in that area. Now Bluey and Alpha are going to be on the same exact spot. Alpha tries for the clear. He gets an okay clear. Scrub trying for some demos here. It makes Bluey have to drive forward. Or maybe that's where Bluey was going anyway. Looks like he was going forward anyway. I think he wanted the boost more than anything. And then he's like, well, that's the end of that. And it's 4-0. Getting a little rough here. All right. It's angry old man Gibbs shaking his fist. Come on, kids. What are you doing? Stop not playing. Scrub Killer beating 2 out here. Going off the wall. So the first challenge, okay. Makes sense for someone to miss, but he keeps the dribble going. Alpha even bumps him, which makes it even harder for Devo. But Devo does get it to the corner. But once again here, there was really no threat. Like, Vitality is not threatening all that often where they're, like, trying to throw everyone at the ball. They just kind of wait. They just wait it out. Look, Fairy Peak and K-Dop, like, whatever. Like, they go up for one type of play. So they'll push forward and be like, all right, like, I want to watch this angle. And if I don't get this angle, I'll just casually drive back. It's not the end of the world. Just cover that midfield. Good pass by Scrub, but he almost ruins it by going in the air. Fair pick with the shot. Keeping possession here. Scrub's trying to have some fun here off the backboard. Tries to make the shot. Doesn't happen. Good back pass, though, but again, like, not a lot of boost here from Barcelona. Devo tries to steal that boost, but Scrub gets it. Alpha with the pass. Well, he tries to get up, but Scrub was in his face. A little bit tough. Smart play here again by Fairy. Fairy's like, he could go up right here and just make it a 50-50, and it's going to go back into his own corner. Instead, he knows Scrub's available, and he goes to this play. And this is like the difference between Fairy Peak from Season 6 versus Fairy Peak from Season 7. He allows Scrub to go for that challenge. He has faith. Scrub going for another ceiling shot, but Bluey defends him there. Ooh, Fairy got destroyed. Fairy did the Fields backflip because he wasn't sure where it was going to be. And Alpha's like, none of that. Devo, though, ugh. You just got the demo. Scrub's on the back wall. You have Alpha available, and Devo just lobs it. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Devo's the one really, really struggling here. See right here, like, look at that. You know what? That's all that's available. You can see everything on that side of the field, and he just throws it at the net. Ugh. Not what you want to see. They're down 4, so, you know, maybe it's like, whatever. I'm just going to hit this ball hard. But not a good look. Scrub the pass to K-Dop. Now they're pre-jumping shit. Having fun. All right. We're done with game 2. Let's go over to game 3. Oh, man. He rushes the ball too. Like, I don't mind him rushing to the ball as much on that play where Devo, because it's like you feel like you always have to play fast against Vitality. I get it to an extent, but once you see what's available after that, it's like, all right, then you can slow down. You can always tap the brakes after. Right, here we go. Right off the kickoff, Devo going for the triple tap. Almost gets it. Pretty good chance there. Very, very difficult shot. Just barely missing out. Louis throws this off the wall. It's actually not a terrible play. He throws it over Fairy. It's good that he doesn't shoot it on net. He throws it to the side to make a pass happen. Devo right there again has a scoring chance. And the demo by Bluey. But right here, like Devo, he just has to drop that down. Just doesn't get the exact play he wants. Or the exact touch he wants, I should say. Go back over to him. Why is it not? Okay. I thought I put it on. Here we go. He has the boost, lobs up, and hard to read the ceiling sometimes. He tries to drop it in that bottom right corner. It's a smart idea, just a little bit of a miss. A lot of open space here for K-Dop to do whatever he wants. Because Bluey's on that same wall with Scrub Killer. I'm not sure really why he's there. So that ball is pretty easy for K-Dop to clear. He does hit it low, though, so it's not the greatest in the world. But Fairy Peak beating out Devo again on a play. K-Dop with the shot. Wow. Incredible shot here. Like, I thought it might have been more likely to score if you go for the pass here. Actually, we'll just stay here. Like, right here, If he passes to Scrub, maybe, but then Devo could be in position and Bluey could move out. But actually, we will go to K-Dop just to see his angle on the shot. Sorry. Here we go. So, yeah, all right. He's got a decent angle. Tries that shot. Oh, he tries. So close. So close. He tries to read it off the post as well. Doesn't work out. Now it's time to get back. Bluey trying to do something here, but he has to hustle so far out. The ball's in front of him. He just tries to throw it on net. It wouldn't have mattered. K-Dop was already back. Devo now trying to get it to mid. Alpha Devo in the same corner. Now Bluey's also in that corner. Very, very dangerous. So I don't mind Alpha being in this corner a little bit because Devo can rotate out. And if he gets a 50, then it goes out to Bluey. The problem is when Bluey also comes, that's a problem. That's a big, big problem. Now Alpha's by himself, but Alpha does make the play. Good play by him. Devo gets another big save, but the problem is there's just too much pressure. Too much pressure at that point. When you have all three in the same corner, then they get this pressure going. And Bluey's flying for that. Like, there's no reason for Bluey to be flying for this ball. He's nowhere close. And K-Dop's not even threatened by that at all, so it makes Bluey be out of position this entire time. Turns it to a goal. Not a good look. Not a good look. Pretty poor tap there by Scrub. Bluey, though, is a little bit too far under it, so he can't get a lot of power on it. It turns into a relatively easy save. But that was a dangerous ball. Alpha with a shot. Now it's another one that should have been in. Probably right here, just on this shot alone. And then Devo, obviously, he should have scored as well. Would Bluey have scored this? Let's see. I don't think Bluey would have scored this either. I think he would have hit the post on the right side. Hard to tell. But Devo with the whiff, and that's just one of those series, you know. One of those days. And, like, the worst part is, like, people will be like, oh, yeah, like, Devo, he had 2 wide open nets and he missed. But it's like, they still lost 10 goals to 2. Or to 2, like, if Devo scores those, it wouldn't have mattered too much. Maybe momentum would have slowly started to change, obviously. But who knows? But at the end of the day, it didn't really work out. Bluey, good sealed shot here. Excuse me. But K-Dop just barely getting back in time. And then Ferry coming out with another save. It's so difficult to score on Vitality when they have all three at least in the general vicinity of the net. Bluey bugged out, thinking he scores if Devo loses. It's tough to tell because he had 0 boost too. He tried to jump super early. Tough to tell. Alright, so right here, let's go back. So they're trying to push here. And so I think Bluey's expecting a pass from Alpha, so he moves up a little bit, and Devo's trying to, you know, demo or get in the way, but Alpha just kind of throws it on net. And this kind of makes Bluey in a troubling spot. But the one thing I don't understand is why Bluey went all the way back for boost, necessarily. Let's go over his play review. So he knows big clear's coming out, but he knows no one's really available to hit this again. Like, right there when he jumps, alright, so he has 14 boost, so I guess that's why. He's like, well, I gotta go back for boost. But this clear is really, really far. Maybe? Yeah. Like, that's just one of those, like, hindsight plays. And then, of course, he pre-jumps. Because it's K-Dop. You expect a really hard shot. So he pre-jumps it, and then it does not turn into that. It's just a little bit of, like, Alpha hitting the ball directly to K-Dop, more so than anything there. Forcing everyone back. But K-Dop with the changeup. Gets it in. Not on purpose, I don't think, that changeup, but we'll give it to you, K-Dop. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt when you're making a case for the greatest of all time in Rocket League in this season. So, sure, why not? Nice dribble there by K-Dop. The one touch to a shot. Scrub trying to pressure, and Ferry's just chilling back. There it is. Ferry comes up with the challenge when needed. Like, a player I'm most impressed with, like, lately has just been Ferry Peak, of how he can change so much. Like, that's why Vitality is doing so well. Like, if Ferry plays like he did last season, it would not have worked. But Ferry's been extremely patient. Just taking challenges when he can. making... Never mind. Oh, actually, that was K-Dop and Scrub. You're fine, Fairy. You're fine for another day. Scrub off the backboard. Nothing coming. So that's one of the few plays where Vitality actually pushes really far forward. And they double commit and all that. That doesn't happen that often lately. On the offensive side, at least. Maybe on the defensive side it happens. And I feel like that happens to every team. But on the offensive side, it hasn't really been happening all that much for Vitality. Just a small deflection by K-Dop. So K-Dop's available for the pass. Scrub just a little tap forward. And Devo just getting burned on that play. Brilliant deflection. Nice pass and play by Vitality. And that was 0 boost K-Dop too. Right here's a pretty quality shot by Scrub. This is a really good save by Bluey. And Alpha supportive. Nice. Supportive touch there. And gets another one. So that's good. And a third one. Well done by Alpha there. But by that point, Fairy and Scrub are back. And Bluey's not available on this side of the field. And Devo's just... Where's Devo going here? That's what I want to know. He just kind of drives forward. Like... Alright. Now Bluey's not in position to make that play because Bluey's watching that far right angle. Devo was in the middle. So Bluey can't really do a lot there. But they got a little time here. Alpha, a little bit of panic touch once again. That's what Barcelona keeps doing. They just like will try and make their move so early. And Vitality just never falls. Never falls off for that bait. And they just wait it out. And always get a good hit afterwards. Good clear by Devo. Bluey just helps it along. Turns into a pass. And Alpha, he just pre-jumps, hoping he can read that corner exactly right, which is very, very difficult to do. It doesn't work out. It was a good idea. It was a good counter-attack opportunity. But Alpha just a misread. But Devo with a little bit of misread. Like this play by Alpha, he's just way too far forward. Just trying to hustle way too much. So Devo's not expecting to hit back. Turns into a shot for K-Dop. Luckily, it doesn't go in. Everyone misses there. Looks like both were trying to block each other. Scrub with the demo. Now he's just chilling. He's just waiting. Playing a little, maybe a little BM. Maybe a little bit. Or he's just trying to set up his own dribble and thought no one else was around. Nice play by Alpha. Trying to make plays happen where they beat one, but then it's like Fairy Peak's always there in the back. Not the greatest ball, but K-Dop. Doesn't really matter at this point. All they can do is throw it deep over and over again, and then, yeah. So Alpha throws it deep. Doesn't really matter at this point, but I don't even know where Bluey is on the field right now. Where was Bluey this whole time? Let's go over to where Bluey was. Alright, he grabs this boost. Nope, he doesn't grab the boost. Now he grabs the boost. Who knows? He's stopping. It doesn't matter. They're down 3-0 at this point. Whatever. And that's it. He's wiggling his camera. But that'll do it for this series. Vitality versus Barcelona. And if you picked up Barcelona players on the cheap in fantasy, it was a rough week for you. K-Dop, 10 shots, 3 goals there in that last game. But that'll do it for this series. Vitality versus Barcelona.